What's going on, y'all? Listen, first of all, how y'all doing? Uh, when I get on here, I know y'all be like, girl, what? I never have a clear idea of what I'm going to talk about because I just like to get on here and just, run my mouth a little bit and whatever comes to me, comes to me. So, first of all, another update, okay? We family, so I feel comfortable enough to tell y'all. I ain't things have progressed with me in certain in that situation about Miss Girl and yeah, okay, so things are definitely headed into the territory that I thought it was heading into. And I'm not pushing nothing. I'm not, overstepping, because she is hetero. I'm not gonna, just be like, so you want to fuck with me or whatever, and not fuck with me like that, but you trying to get with a player or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna just let her feel that shit out because 9 out of 10 she probably feeling some stuff out because when I tell you, like, even since then, like, we just been talking and talking and talking, and then she be sending me stuff whatever. But it's cute. It's cute. Like simple shit. No noodle, no news or nothing like that. But just send me these little random videos and shit like that. It's cute. But yeah. So that's coming along great. I'm liking the pace of it. Not getting my hopes up about anything, but it's just nice to feel like a part of me that I thought was dormant. I ain't gonna say dead, but a part of me that has not been awakened in a long time has been awoken. You know what I'm saying? And that's the part of actually liking somebody, and it's a possibility that the feelings may be mutual. But that's that. But also, I really want to come on here and I want to talk about a show that I wish I would have had actually reviewed from the very beginning. Okay, Twenties. I don't know if y'all watch that on BET. That's why I'm putting it on this channel, because some of y'all probably don't watch it. Twenties on BET. It's a show by Lena Waithe, and it's actually one of her better shows. That's actually good, and it's progressing it's only on season 2. Can I have a donut? What? Who is this? Who got donuts? Anyway, I think somebody just texted me the wrong thing. I ain't got no donuts. I'm at work. Who the fuck is? Anyway, moving on. I know y'all like, what? Let me stop. 20s. It's one of those shows that has actually, of Lena Waithe, that I will say has actually been good. Each and every episode is getting better. Okay. I wish I would have talked about it from the first season because, it's a gay character on there, a lesbian character on there who is struggling to find her footing in the entertainment industry. She wants to be like a screenplay writer, a TV show writer, or something like that. But yeah, she can't focus, and she's one of those friends that you have to always check in on because she's never really stable. Her name is Hattie. And she goes from place to place to place, or I should say from person to person to person, to basically rely on, to depend on, to, live with, couch surf, and all that stuff. And then you got her 2 other friends who are Nia, who is actually a inspiring actress. She's trying to get her footing in the business. And, she teaches yoga on the side. She's into spirituality and all of that. And then you have Marie. Marie is a movie executive, at a movie company. And she is also in a relationship. In season 1, she was in a relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, with this guy named Chuck, who you can clearly see, and she had doubts. Their situation has really grown and progressed into the direction that I thought it was going to be, because it was hints throughout season one that he could possibly be gay or bisexual. Looking at the porn that he used to watch, and he's always watching like if they do threesomes, it's two guys and a girl, and she just couldn't take it. You know what I'm saying? She couldn't take it. She had her doubts, and it's not that she couldn't take it. It's the fact that if you got something going on, tell me, all right? Like, something is happening and you're waiting for that person to just go ahead and say it or to catch them in the act. That's what it is. That's how it was in season one, okay? Towards season one, at the end of season one, I should say, they got engaged, okay? Season two, they're trying to figure out their relationship, and you can both feel the resistance. You can feel the resistance from both of them. Like, they both, like, she knows a secret about him. She's waiting for him to say it. He knows that he has this secret. He doesn't know how to say it because he doesn't know how she will perceive him and if he should act on it. You know what I'm saying? We find out that, yes, he is bisexual. And he did have a little thing with some guy, but it was never a sexual thing. Like, they kissed, but never did the full act. So that was that. Marie is also dealing with the fact that her boss, who was being an asshole to her in season one, towards the end of season one, kind of put it out there that he got a little thing for her. And also, you got Iman Shumpert, who is an actor, or I think he was like, probably was a basketball player, something like that, trying to get into acting or whatever, wanted to get this movie done, was going to use their company or whatever, but they had little sparks that was flying between them. And Marie is played by old girl who played Condola, okay? And I will say this. What I love about a person, an actor or actress, is if they can play a role on one TV show or movie and I cannot see the other character that they're playing. When I see Marie, I do not see Condola. The bitch don't make me mad, okay? So I was like, you're doing a good job, sweetie. You're doing a good job. And she wound up fucking around with her boss, okay? And I'm like, that you need to go ahead and get that in. They went to marriage counseling. That's when, the premarital counseling. And that's when he finally went on ahead, her fiance, and said that he's bisexual. Now, they say they're going to let it flow the way that it needs to flow. If he needs to go explore. But they're still going to be together. And it's becoming more difficult for them to do that. And I need them to stop playing and to just break up and just be friends, because Chuck needs to go live his true life. He don't want to be with her sexually like that, and he probably just hanging on because he wants to keep her in his life. That's his friend. You know what I'm saying? And you can still stay friends, but that don't mean that y'all got to be married with each other and keeping up this charades, and it's just a mess. Mind you, Marie done fucked around already. She's having feelings for other people, so let that go. Nia, on the other hand, like I said, she been trying to get into this movie business, and she finally gets her big break when she auditions for this TV exec, or I should say the TV business, TV exec named Miss Ida B, okay? She's an older woman. Let me tell you something. Ida B is fine to me. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Ida B is fine to me, okay? Y'all already know I love that dominant, a feminine woman who has that dominant power X to them, that vibe to them. And that's what she gives off. A woman in power just, ooh. And put a badass pantsuit on them too. Or, skirt and blouse. Or, nice ass, oh my God, bitch. Girl, I love that type of shit. But, Hattie was working for her. She winds up being able to work for her, be like her little assistant or whatever. And you can already tell that something was going to happen between Hattie and Ida B. Because you never thought that Ida B was like a little bisexual or something like that, or probably a little bit fluid. She kept it under wraps because at one point Hattie had found a script of hers that I think we found out that she was at one point in love with some man, and I think she got pregnant, and I think either she had to get an abortion or something like that. So that wound up happening. And when Hattie found this script, she gave it to Nia to read, and Nia used some of that dialogue to audition for one of her TV shows. And when Ida recognizes the word, she said Nia did a good job, but then she fired Hattie because Hattie, you basically violated her privacy. Okay, you violated her. You did. And so also it was because the sexual tension between them, the chemistry between them was ramping up. And so we saw at the end of the last season that Ida did come over to where Hattie was staying after Hattie had left her own script. And, they wound up kissing. Okay. It was one of those no words was spoken, let me just kiss you type of situation. And Nia winds up getting a part on this new show called Cocoa Butter, you know? And so when she does, you got this whole relationship, like her whole life is being better. She's getting a little bit more money. She's finally getting her social media presence up. She's getting verified on social media. The engagements are coming in. And the relationship between Hattie and Ida B was going well up until a certain point. I don't understand why some people get into relationships with certain people. And see, I can say this for myself too. But obviously I'm not the type of person that needs to put my shit on display. If you want me to put it on display, I will, but I have no problem just being low key because I'm a low key type of person. But Hattie's situation was like if they'll go out to dinner, if they're seen out together, Ida would try to make it seem like they're just co-workers or something like that, or just friends and nothing more. When she saw her old colleague, she basically said that was just her friend or somebody that worked with her. Renting out private restaurants so that they won't be seen by everybody else, because Ida isn't out as a whatever it is that she is, So she was dealing with that. And it was getting to Hattie to the point that she winds up breaking it off with Ida B. Okay, plus she's an older woman, and y'all know I love that. I always wanted to be with an older woman like that and see what it was about. But at the same time, on the recent episode that came on last night, Ida B did some grimy ass shit that I wasn't here for. Nia is getting her life together, and you gonna fire her, basically cut her role off your show because Hattie broke up with you. And Hattie then moved on to this girl named Adina, who is like, I'm not gonna say a stud, I'm not gonna say a femme. She's a no label, meaning she goes whichever way she want to go. But she would kind of, it's a no label, but she kind of look a little, studdish a little bit, just slightly. Not Hattie's type. And she annoyed me on the first season because she got pissed off at Hattie because Hattie said that her type wasn't her preference. And she was like, well, we're both girls, so what does it matter? And I get that we're both women, but preferences are preferences, And it wasn't that she was being disrespectful to her. It's just the fact that she wasn't sexually attracted to you like that. That's not the type that she usually go for, I'm the type of person, I don't have a problem with stud-on-stud relationships. I'm not saying that I would never be in a relationship with another stud, which is another masculine woman, but preference-wise, I prefer to be with a feminine woman. You know what I'm saying? Something about that just gets me really, really going. I find that very enticing, very, all of that, And I'm not going to get mad at another, because you got films that don't even go with masculine presented women. They go with other films. I'm not going to be mad and get in my feelings because that's your preference, the type of woman that you like to be with. You know what I'm saying? And you're not being disrespectful with it, So I didn't like that. And they wound up hooking up, so they're together now. I said, like the way they got together, it was mostly because this girl just basically was the only one that was kind of be there for her, during this Ida B situation. And I guess you could say she was putting Hattie in her place, but she comes off as like controlling a little bit, comes off as like she her mother. And y'all around the same age, but you come off like, because it seems like her name is Adina, she got her shit more together than Hattie does. So it's almost as if she comes like she looks down on her a little bit, but she kind of control her a little bit, but like she's her mother like a little bit. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. They went to a film festival and somebody was interested in hooking Hattie up with a manager or whatever. This woman that we saw in season 1 when Ida took her to another movie showing, okay, and she hooked her up with something, and the way that Adina was looking at her like, she just was like, it was almost like she was jealous because Adina also writes, and it was like she was trying to put her down like, okay, well, you're not going to get a manager right off the bag because this is your first this and your first that, and your stuff is not all the way together and all this stuff. And I'm just like, damn, be happy for the girl, okay? Granted, you may be telling the truth, but don't come off the bag just being negative like that. She's negative. That's what I feel like. She's negative, okay? But the lady that was hooking her up with the manager, girl, they was texting. I said, oh, wow. So you got Ida B up in her pocket that is firing her friend Nia from the show because Hattie done broke up with her, who Ida B still wants Hattie. Okay, she's playing these games, which I don't like, and I'm disappointed that she's going that route. And then you got this other lady that she met with that's in the film thing, who texting her late at night. I said, oh, what are we texting about? That's and she's flirting with her. And plus you got her girlfriend, who I don't see is gonna last. I don't see it's gonna last. I want to see how the Chuck and Marie's situation gonna play out. Like, I need them to just go ahead and break up at this point. And it is so funny because Chuck's parents are not Vivica, but oh my God, Vanessa Williams and Rick Fox. And y'all remember they used to be married. I love that. I love that. It is so funny when I see stuff like that. Just like on Games People Play, that also comes on BET. The main character, father is played by Leon. And then you have Cynthia Bailey playing a character on there as well, and they used to be married, or no, they used to be together, had a kid together. Kenya Moore was on there playing Leon's new girlfriend. It was funny, okay? It was cute. I like how they can interact with each other and it be no beef. But yeah, y'all, it's good. It's good. It's good. I just wish I would have reviewed it and was discussing it since day one. It's like each episode, I will not steal y'all wrong. Each episode is getting better and better and it's progressing. You know what I'm saying? And there is something for everybody in it. It's not necessarily a gay thing. It's some straight things. It's the struggle of trying to get into a particular industry and the works and hoops that you have to go through, the executive, the corporations and all that. It's a good show. I say check it out. It comes on Wednesday nights, okay? But yeah, if you watch it, put it down in the comments and let's talk about it. Throw some other shows out there that I don't talk about on my main channel, and I can give a quick little thoughts about it if I watch them, okay? And I'll see y'all later. Peace.